everyone. I was taking pictures to do this post, and then I realized it would be a lot easier if I would just do a video and show you what I'm doing. I'm going to show you my home management binder. I've seen a lot of different names for these and whatever, but mine's still kind of a work in progress, but I've started using it, and there's some things I still want to add, and I may change some things, but so far I'm liking it, and I'm hoping that whatever I can find to add to it will really help. So anyway, let's just start by showing you what I'm doing. So I'm just using a binder that I had, just a plain binder. I have these little clips. I'm not actually sure what they're called. I have one on the front cover and one on the back, and on the front I'm going to use it just to kind of to hold important papers and whatnot. This is actually a paper. We purchased something at the Home Depot that we had to special order, and that's the receipt for it, and so I thought it might be good to have that for when we have to pick it up. This is a printable that I got off of simplemom.net, and I laminated it. I made one, or I printed out two of them, and it's a daily docket. That's what it's called, and basically it has your to-do list. You can make a general plan and write out what times you want to try to get things done. It has a little water, and so you can keep track of how much water you're drinking and your workout and all that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then I just bought the cheapo, now I can't think of it, dividers with tabs to put in here to divide things up. I actually made this one myself. I have every day of the week, and I put on here, like, you know, we have a recycling thing under our sink, and I tend to not take it out very often. It starts to overflow after a while. Actually, it gets so bad, and that I put that on my Monday schedule, and just different things every day of the week to do, and that's probably something that I will add to eventually. I made this one out on my computer also. It's just a to-do list with many lines to jot down things I want to get done. This is a printable I found on the internet at simplemom.net. I don't necessarily follow it that closely, but it has like a daily cleaning deal that, you know, just kind of gives you an idea of things you can do and should do, and a monthly one. And then it also has a weekly one for every room in your house and such. So it's just kind of nice to refer to and see. I thought this one was pretty interesting. It's another printable that I got off of moneysavingmom.com. It's a monthly semi-annual cleaning list, and it just has different things there that you can do. I've just started using this, so I haven't even started using that, and I don't necessarily know if I will follow it to a T, but it's another one of those things that's good to have as a reference. And this is another printable I got off of moneysavingmom.com. It's a menu plan, a monthly menu plan, and I laminated this one also. I laminated the monthly semi-annual cleaning list and also this checklist I showed you. But yes, the monthly menu plan, I did two, so it's double-sided, and I've just kind of started in the last few months starting to plan a whole month of menus. And what I would like to do is do freezer cooking, and if I get into that, I think that'll make this a lot more handy, because then I'll have on here what I have made, and it'll kind of help me, you know, remember what I'm gonna have for supper that day or whatever. And this, I just put it in a one of those clear, I'm sorry, every name is just leaving me tonight, but those clear, whatever they are, page protectors. Yes, I think that's the actual name of them. I don't know how many sheets are in here, but I ran across a spring cleaning list on Six Sisters Stuff. It's a blog, if you haven't heard of it. They had a random blog post the other day that had a pretty good list, and I printed that out and put it in there. And I had found a best time to buy list on, I don't even know where I found that, somewhere on the internet, and I printed that out. It's just the best time to buy, when you get the best prices on different foods and even non-food items, so I printed that out. And the stock up price list, I found that on moneysavingmom.com also, and it just has it has, you know, different things, and you can fill it in at what's a good stock up price for you. Then I have a financial tab. I don't have anything in there yet. What I'm wanting to put in there, first of all, is I'm making up a sheet on my computer of different things that we need to pay, say, every 6 months, or, you know, however often, just to have a list of that. Then I have my gardening / canning tab, and here I have a list of all the things that I am wanting to plant, and I have a list of what I've planted, what I'm going to plant. And here's just a quick sketch of what my onions, I read onions down here, what my garden is going to look like. I have 2 garden spots in my yard, so that's just a quick sketch. And here's a printable canning inventory list. I got that off of frugalliving.about.com, and I thought that was pretty interesting, and I think it'll come in kind of handy once I start canning this year. And then I have a tab for personal / family stuff, and that I have a list of books I want to read and places that we want to travel. And then back here I just have some things that I found on the internet. I want to start making maybe a little chore chart for the little pumpkin, and just some different things that I have for him. And then here I have a blog stuff tab to write down and plan some blog ideas and topics. And then I just have some plain paper, and back here is another one of these clips just to hold different things back here that I need. And then I just clipped a pin on my ring there. And also I wanted to tell you, when I was just first starting looking at making up one of these binders, I read somewhere on Pinterest or somewhere on the internet that you could use a regular Sharpie on laminated papers, and you could use rubbing alcohol or either oh goodness, now it's gone, or either fingernail polish remover, and you could take it off of laminated paper. And I tried that, and it worked the first time I tried it, which I had only had the writing on the paper for maybe half a day at the most, and it came off fine. But then I showed you there, I had the daily docket one. I had 2 of them, one on each side, so that way I can, at the end of one day, write down what I want to do the next day. And once I'd had it on there for a day or 2, I could not get it off. So then I found these Visavis Expo, their Expo brand, wet erase markers. They use them for like transparencies and whatnot, and that is wonderful. The only thing I don't like about it is it still kind of does rub off a little bit, but basically it only does if you have it wet, if you have a wet rag. So that has worked out much better. So do not try the Sharpies, because I just kind of thought it was too good to be true, but I decided I would try it because I read it on the internet, right? Now, I had actually read that a couple places, and so I was like, oh, surely it'll work, but it did not. So I would definitely recommend the Visavis wet erase marker, because that worked great. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of a rundown of what my binder is like, and so far, like I said, I haven't been using it very long, maybe 2-3 weeks, and but I'm really liking it. It kind of keeps me on task a little better than just doing whatever I feel like, and I'm hoping that as time goes on I can add some things to make it even better, and maybe get rid of some things that aren't really working, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So if any of you have any ideas or thoughts, I would love to hear them, because I'm just trying this out. So anyway, that's all I had, I guess. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.